Good morning, morning, hey, family, it's Tuesday, and I'm wearing my favorite t-shirts. Oh yeah, it's my favorite t-shirt day, it's my favorite t-shirt day, yeah. I don't know, family, I love this dog, okay? I don't know, he looked like a little dragon, but my partner is like, this doggy, he's totally wearing a shirt, and I'm like, you're right, there's a little zipper here, he has little wings. So this is a puppy wearing a shirt, family, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I love my crazy tea collection. It makes me happy in the morning. I'm like, what tea am I gonna wear today? My vampire teddy bear, my I got this t-shirt, oh my favorite puppy. And honestly, this is my favorite tea right now, family. Shh, don't tell the rest of my shirts, okay? If anybody knows who this cute puppy is, drop a link, family. This coyote has been trying to figure out who this character is. Like, what show does he come from? I'm assuming it's a boy. Might be a girl, family. I don't know. But you can help me find out who my new puppy is. It's Tuesday, family. Are you ready for Tuesday? Oh, yeah, it's Tuesday. Did I say happy Monday earlier? I might have. Who knows, family? Who knows? I am going off of, let me think. 7 hours of sleep. It still doesn't feel like enough, family. Has that been happening to you lately, where you go to bed, but you're not getting the rest that you need? It has to do with REM sleep. Like, you literally have to reach a certain state of rest, or you're not going to get any, right? This coyote has been trying to figure out how to be energized during the day, right? I am not a morning person, family. I am trying to train myself to be a morning person, but I literally am not. Like, 6 o'clock's a struggle for me. And I found out I was also allergic to caffeine about 6 months ago. And I cut it out like coffee. I'm allergic to coffee. Excuse me, family. Coffee, not caffeine. So I've been trying to find caffeine alternatives. Green tea is not doing it, family. That is not enough caffeine for me. I've been living off those 5-hour energies. Whew, bad. And then my sis, Renee, hey Renee, sent me some unicorn workout, like pre-workout mix. It's like glitter punch. I love it. It's probably not good for me. Like, the second ingredient is taurine. So, yeah, I'm struggling, family. I'm struggling to find ways to stay motivated. So this morning, family, we're talking about self-care. Can you drop this coyote some hints in the comments about what self-care routines you do? Like, seriously, family, give me your tricks. I need some help. I need to figure out how to wake up at the same time every morning, because my schedule's crazy. Is that unrealistic? Is it unrealistic to have a schedule or a routine? I don't know, family, but I'm trying to be successful and to create those habits that are going to support my lifestyle. And it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of working out. So drop me that knowledge, family, and let me know what saves your life all the time. Don't forget, I am a medical marijuana researcher, activist, critical race whiteness, intersectional scholar, family. This coyote is here to change the world. And I got to give you an update, family. Why have I been so anxiety ridden? Because the organization that I have been volunteering for has made me suicidal in the past. Working for the whitest, most elitist, most moneyed educational institution in the world should never have pushed me to the edge. It should never have been a dehumanizing situation for me to be in. I never should have had to beg, threaten, and lobby for bare minimums, family. Bare minimums that graduate students need to survive during COVID. And I'm telling everybody, because the systems need to change, family. So this coyote is literally raising $40,000. Yes, you heard that right, family. $40,000 in the next month. It's a crazy impossible goal. But this coyote completes 5 impossible things every month. So I'm just saying, family, bring it. I'm gonna show the world that my family loves me and loves Indigenous life because I need 20K to support a celebration of Indigenous life, family. 10,000 of it is gonna go to my amazing guest speaker, Gary Farmer, potentially, family, if I could make it work, as well as Isaac Dakota Casadas, who is the chairman of the Native American Democratic Caucus for New Mexico, family. He is going to be my MC for a fashion show that is all about Indigenous life. My amazing sis, Kathy Lopez, is going to be my featured designer, family. And her fashion, ooh, yeah. You know my sis has been dressing this coyote in my native armor for years now. Oh my God, years. That's crazy. But I love my family. We're gonna go do impossible things together to change this world and be the change that we need. Be the change that we need. And today's Tuesday, family. So that means we have our beginner floor yoga. Yeah! I love yoga, family. It helps me stretch my body. It helps me rest my mind. Yeah. Okay, fine. Full disclosure, family. I had half a scoop of my glitter punch before logging on. So maybe all that caffeine finally kicked in. I'm a nut. Also, family, my 41st birthday 41st birthday is going to be on Saturday. So if you're in Albuquerque, New Mexico, I hope you'll consider coming to hang out with this coyote and my family. All right, let's do this, family. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Do this. Do this. We got some beginner yoga, and it's goes a long way, family. Don't forget, all we're doing is trying. That's all we can do, family. So let's get started.
Welcome to Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene, and today we have a little goes a long way yoga practice for you. If you're new to yoga, this might be a great practice for you to delve in and just kind of get a foundation for focusing on sensation over shape, which is important. If you're a regular member of the Yoga with Adriene community, then chances are you've heard me say it before, a little goes a long way. And if you've practiced even just a little bit, I'm sure you'll agree. So let's hop on the mat, check in with where we're at today.
Oh, family, take it easy getting down to the mat. This coyote is sore, so it hurts a little. So try not to hurt yourself, family.
Alrighty, let's begin in a nice, comfortable seat. Depending on where you're at today, you could even start this part on your couch or in a chair. So truly find a place where you can get comfortable, because we're going to start with some pranayama, some breath work, breath practice. And this can be a little tricky, especially if you're new to the practice. Because I think a lot of times people don't consider or know or haven't experienced that the breath practice is as challenging sometimes as the asana practice. They are part of one physical practice, the physical branch of yoga. So if it's hard for you to settle in, I guess I'm just saying you're not alone. Let's give it a try, because with the breath, we can really change our game. So the theme of today is a little goes a long way, and just taking, we know this, right? Intrinsically, intuitively, taking one deep breath at a certain point in your day, whether it's in traffic or when you're dealing with someone or, can absolutely support you in that moment, can totally be a game changer. So that said, come into your comfy seat and sit up nice and tall. And then just allow your energy to kind of land here, and maybe put the hands wherever feels good. So be really mindful about where you are placing the hands, just as a way of spreading a little awareness out. Spread awareness out to all parts of the body, sit up nice and tall, and we're not going to do anything in particular today, so nothing fancy, just a couple moments of deep breathing, right? So no fancy pranayama, just really conscious, full deep breaths. So we'll do about 10 of them, but don't worry about the number count. Just close your eyes. I'll breathe with you. Keep lifting up through the crown of the head, sit up nice and tall. And then after about 10 or so breaths, I'll cue us. So you can kind of trust the video, trust me, trust yourself, and close your eyes. Here we go, sit up nice and tall. And we'll begin to deepen the breath. So big conscious breath in. Mindful release as you exhale out. And see if you can slow your breath down a bit. Make the inhalations a little bit longer and smoother, and same for the exhalations. And then notice where your thoughts have gone, where the mind goes, and just notice that, acknowledge that, and then come on back to the breath practice. We're breathing deep here, deep breathing. And on your next inhale, imagine the breath coming in through the nose and traveling down. So the direction of the breath is down as you inhale. And then it does this kind of sweet little somersault and then comes up as you exhale. Let's try that one more time. Inhale, breathing down. And then exhale. Breath travels up and out through the nose. Great. Bat the eyelashes open, loop the shoulders, and we'll let that go. So it doesn't mean we're going to stop the conscious breathing, but we're going to kind of let the movement and the breath become one. When two become one. So that Spice Girls. So big looping of the shoulders. If you are on your couch or in a chair now, go ahead and come onto the ground. Maybe you have a yoga mat, maybe just onto the floor. And we'll come into a nice, comfortable seat. So keep conscious breath going, whatever that means to you. Keep coming back to a nice deep inhale, nice long exhale whenever you can. Little goes a long way there. Sit up nice and tall. We'll take the left hand, just spread it super wide, rotate the left wrist, and then go ahead and place it on the ground and inhale, reach the right fingertips up and overhead. Side body stretch, so good. A little goes a long way here, so find a little movement. Whether it's gentle pulsing, maybe it's opening the chest up towards the sky and then rounding it down to the ground, checking in with the shoulder. Find your deep breath here. And then come back to center. Ooh, I do declare. And then right hand, spread the palms super wide or rotate the wrist. So this is great if you sit at a desk. We're just kind of opening up through the hands, the wrists, and then side body, uncrumbling. Great for lower back pain too. Remember, it's all connected. Find movement that feels good here. See if you can keep up with a conscious breath. Great, then come back to center and send your legs out long. A little sore. Firming down through the tops of the thighs. Nothing fancy here. Reach the fingertips up as you breathe in, and then forward fold as you breathe out. So even if you only land here, you're great. Way to be where you're at today. You need to breathe into the back body, stretch, stretch, stretch. Okay, so don't feel like you need to push it to any certain shape here. Focus on the sensation over the shape. So find your version of this here, and then connect to your breath. So this is also good standing. If this is too tricky, you can do a standing forward fold instead of a seated forward fold. And that one you can do anytime, anywhere. Just be careful when you do it in the shower so you don't slip. Wherever you are, whether you're seated or standing here, forward fold, allow the weight of the head to relax and release down. This is an awesome pose to check in with daily, not just for the muscles of the body, but for the nervous system, for the mental aspect to your practice. And connect to your sitting bones. If you're seated, if you're standing, connect to the soles of your feet, all four corners. And everyone tuck the chin into the chest and roll it up. Great. Just in case you took me up on the standing, come on back down to seated. And just nice and easy, we're going to take the right foot into the left palm. So start here. Be super mindful here, especially in these little yoga breaks. You can never be too mindful because it's always kind of in those unthoughtful moments that you end up kind of tweaking something or anything, if ever. So it's usually not in the actual yoga practice, at least with my community of friends, where people get injured. It's always kind of in the moments in between. So stay present. And we're going to come to a little rocking of the cradle of the leg and the foot. Okay. Sorry. Right hand comes to the outer edge of the right knee. And this will be a little different for everyone. If you're like, I can't grab my foot, no worries. Just grab your calf here. And so what, again, we're focusing on is the sensation over the shape. So unfortunately, I mean, I don't want to be negative, but unfortunately we see a lot of instructors just kind of slamming into the shape because it's in their body and then it's hard to decipher what it is for us. So it could be this for you. It may not be this. Okay, on the same token, if you need a deeper stretch, go ahead and bring that right foot into the crease of the elbow, the left arm, and you can come here. So we're here, we're here, we're here. And we're imagining the ball and socket joint here on the right, in the right hip. And we're breathing and we're doing our best to sit up nice and tall. So all of these things are great things we can do as a sequence or great things that we can do on their own. For instance, this is a great thing to do. All of these things actually so far are really great to do while you're watching TV. So after this video, if you're watching this on your big screen, you can pop on an episode of your favorite. See, if I had a TV show, I could send you to my TV show right now. Just kidding. Kelsey, we're working on a TV show. That'd be fun. But I want all the community to be in it. Travel around and visit the community. Yes, take your right foot, cross it over. Nice twist here. We're gonna hug the right knee with the left elbow. Roll up through the spine. Swim the right fingertips behind and boom. Find what feels good here. Maybe point and flex through the extended leg.
Family, I should have turned around.
So I wanted to mention, it can be this twist or it could be any twist. A little goes a long way with the twist. Recline twist. You always want to find that deep breath in a twist to get the full benefits. And then we'll release and switch on the other side. Switch to the other side. Bend the left knee. Rock the cradle. So it's a practice, you know, yoga asana, we're taught shapes. I mean, that's the physical practice. So take it upon yourself with your home practice. And I think that's what's cool about Yoga with Adriene too, because this will just help you when you go to your public class to focus on sensation over shape. And then you'll want to come back to your mat. You're going to want to take these little yoga breaks every day. And then you stop comparing yourself to other people too. At least I have, or I try, because I'm like, when you really focus on what feels good for you, kind of really doesn't matter what other people are doing. I mean, you can be inspired by someone, but this video turned into a yoga lecture by Adriene. Okay. So after you've moved around a little bit here, Go ahead and cross it over into your twist.
Says a little loose so you can tell.
Notice if you're kind of leaning back here. Notice if you've lost connection between your feet. Reconnect. Great. And then we release. Cross the ankles, come to all fours. We have 2 more things to do. So you know your cat-cow, so I'm not going to do that one because I feel like everyone really knows that anyway. And you can insert that here as a freestyle. We're going to bring the knees super wide, big toes to touch. If you come to my public classes, I rarely do not do this next little ditty because I feel like we're constantly here with the head, neck forward, here, all the time. So this is great little neck and upper back body hygiene. Here we go. Inhale, reach the right fingertips forward, find that length, that stretch in the right side body, and then try to maintain that as you thread the needle. So right fingertips in and underneath the bridge of the left arm, and we come to rest on the right ear, outer edge of the right shoulder. Keep a connection with your big toes, and the knees are wide so that we can find this awesome rock in the pelvis here. And then breathe into the upper back body and stay connected through your hands. So you can really use this left hand to press away from the earth here, either by bending the elbow or finding extension. You might also like to bring it all the way up or even around, hand on the sacrum or to twist. You know what to do here. Listen to your body. Big, deep, conscious breaths. And then play with that directional breath. Inhale, it travels down into the belly, and exhale, up and out. And slowly release, press into your foundation and come back again. Pay attention to the mindful moments in between. And the same thing on the other side. Left fingertip stretch. Try to maintain. So sometimes we just come into it from here. We have all this collapse in the side body. So this little bit of consciousness in the side body goes a long way as we thread the needle. Left fingertips underneath the bridge of the right arm. And same thing. Try to stay connected to your toes. Find what feels good with the right arm and breathe. If it's too much, don't worry about it, but otherwise maybe you play with that directional breath, inhaling, filling the belly with air, and then exhaling, imagining the breath traveling up and out the nose or the mouth. Sweet, one more breath. And beautiful release. I always love my view from here. Like, it depends where I'm at and which day, but today's really pretty. Okay, coming back to seated. You can also do this one standing. If you've done a Yoga with Adriene video, you've probably done this before. I'm actually gonna come to my knees. Neck circles. Not 1980s neck circles, as fun as they are. Okay, this is what we say in kids yoga, but it works. We're putting a little marker here. You can choose your color. Or if you're sophisticated and modern, you can put a little charcoal pencil on the tip of the nose. And we're starting with small circles today. So small, tiny, tiny circles. Head over heart, heart over pelvis. So sit up tall or stand tall. And then allow your circles to grow larger. And you really need to kind of drop what you look like here and really focus on the sensation here to find that yummy spot. I'm a great example of that. Sometimes I'm just like in public, like, oh. And then allow the circles to grow larger. So we start at like button size and then we move to like full dinner plate size. And you can move through like saucer, salad plate, dinner plate. And then reverse your circle. Check in with your breath. And then if you find a catch, You might rock a little bit in that place. You might notice if the shoulders have started to creep up out of just our habitual self. And so relax your shoulders. And then bring it back to center. Draw the palms together. Big breath in. Big breath out. Okie doke, my friends. So that was A Little Goes a Long Way. I encourage you, a little friendly invitation to try this once a day for a week. And I think the big idea here is that you make sure to take time for yourself and that you don't always need a big, fancy, sweaty yoga practice to do that.
What? Oh yeah, family. We just finished our yoga for the day. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I am a kooky, crazy, sometimes strange, but always having fun coyote family. I'm so privileged. This is my critical race, indigenous base, doctoral dissertation project family. I get to do yoga. I get to do yoga with you every morning during the week, sometime between 7:30 and 8 family. I get online and we do yoga together. Yes, I sing off tune as well. Guaranteed to sing off tune, guaranteed to have a little fun, guaranteed to be wearing one of my favorite tees. Don't forget, family, in addition to being an Ivy League graduate, a published author, a researcher, a critical race whiteness intersectional scholar, I am also the leader of the world's largest graduate student organization, the American Educational Research Association Graduate Student Council. 6,000 people strong from around the world. Yeah. My family is amazing, and I hope you'll be meeting us in San Diego, family, April 21st to the 26th. This coyote needs $40,000 to feed my family and to put on a celebration of Indigenous life. I am doing fundraising, family, fundraising. I will do almost anything in order to make my $40,000 goal. I don't like letting down my graduate student family. They need food, family. That's basically what I am paying for. I did a budget for 4 people to attend this conference, 4 amazing graduate students, because we asked for funding from GPSA for their individual travel. Almost $6,000, family. 4 students, a 5-day conference, $6,000. So what am I trying to do, family? I am trying to provide a breakfast and a snack every day that can kind of help supplement their food. Literally, family, when you pay so much money to attend a required academic conference, because let's be real, family, if you are a graduate student and you want to get into the job market, you have to show that you've been showcasing your academic scholarship at conferences, which means you have to go, which means you have to pay out of pocket. So help this coyote make my impossible dreams come true. You know me, family, can't keep me down. So if you are generous of heart, family, and you would like to contribute to this coyote's $40,000 goal in less than a month, please let me know. Gammy sends us angels, family, and I am not worried. Yes, my Gammy always provides, family. Our ancestors always provide. So that's why they have my faith and they have my trust as I continue to walk the path that they started for us. So family, in addition to all that other jazz that I do, I am also former pastor in an effort to decolonize, now just Coyote, of Coyote's Lodge, House of Spirituality, Critical Race Theory, and Medical Marijuana. Every day, family, we get together and do a daily prayer. We start our day off right, saying hello to our ancestors and asking for their blessings and guidance. Good morning, Yummy. It's your favorite trickster coyote grandchild. I know, I've been causing trouble, but Gammy, honestly, you've been sending me. So, Gammy, today our prayer is very special. It is for a determined will, family. How many times in this world are we told no? We are told that's not right. We are told that's not going to happen. We are told we can't afford it. We can't do this. We can't do that. But yet, family, we continue to fight. We continue to do what's right because we are warriors. We are modern warriors fighting for the safety and security of all of our communities. So when we fight, we're doing it for the hope of all. That's how it happens, family. Real change in this world happens when we, as people with agency and voice, make it happen. Gammy, you were my first example of Warrior One. You protected and defended your family. You made sure that we went to school, that we had food, and there was a roof over all of our heads. I grew up hearing the stories from all of my parents, and you did have that big wooden spoon. We made sure that we were going to have opportunities for our children and great grandchildren based on your role modeling, Gammy, of what was possible. Send us that same determined will and spirit to all of our community members so we can continue to survive and thrive. Thank you, Gammy. I love you. And to my pop-up family. Now, my Gammy was everything ferocity, but my Papa was everything loving and kindness. Dear ancestors and Papa, as we ask for help with a determined will to get what we need done, allow us to find those pockets of safety, of security, of loved ones, right? When we burn sage, family, don't forget, why are we burning sage? It's not only a sacrifice to our ancestors, a reconnection to the land, but it's also a substance. Not a substance. It's something from this earth that cleanses our spirit. It cleanses our mind, right? So what I'm actually doing, family, is I'm cleansing my spirit. I'm cleansing my body. And I have a window open. So all of the negativity, all of the bad from the day, everything that is holding me back, that is keeping me down, I'm sending it out of my body. I'm sending it out of my mind. And I'm making sure that only good remains. Only good remains. And that is why we cleanse our spirit. That is why we cleanse our spaces. That is why we cleanse our bodies, family. Because it does weigh on us. And it does have a cost. So when we pray, when we burn sage, when we reconnect with our ancestors, what we're really doing is healing ourselves. Right? When we talk and we ask for help, when we voice our concerns and our worries and we share them with our ancestors in our heart and our mind and our voice, they hear us. They hear us and they listen and they will send us help. So remember, family, when we pray, we are speaking to those who love us and who will guide us. So Papa, send us those pockets of love and kindness that will lift us up. Because COVID is still affecting all of our lives. I love you, Papa. May you rest in peace. And to my great-great-grandpa, Pablo Beta, true revolutionary and a son-of-a statesman. And to all of my ancestors, Gammys, uncles, papas, blood, and related, and those we have adopted who have treated us with dignity and respect. We ask for your blessings, we ask for your guidance, and we ask for your help to have a determined will as we walk through this world. May we be people of agency and change and determination as we continue to fight for all of our families. We love you and we thank you for your blessings. How are you feeling, family? I feel pretty good. I feel like today is gonna be a good day. I have so much work to do, family. I'm scared. I am a little scared. But you know what? I'm gonna give it my best shot. My mama bear is coming over to be my study buddy and security blanket. Because yes, my PTSD is still affecting me. But that's okay, family. If you have PTSD, anxiety, depression, or any behavioral health diagnoses, we walk through the world differently. So remember, accommodations are not cheating, are not taking advantage of the system. I am tired of that defeatist, detrimental talk. I am not lesser because I have a disability. I am a coyote and I deserve space and I deserve to be in this world. And you know what? If those accommodations, like having a study buddy, getting more time on exams or assignments, those are needed so that I can graduate too. And I can have a job too. And people like me, we are beautiful, we are amazing. So my brothers and sisters and siblings around the world with disability, let us be a bright light. Let us be determined in advocating for our own rights, for our own accommodations, because I'm tired of this world beating up people who are different. Let's take a stand together. I love you all. I am now off to go cause trouble with my cardio.